Then going live on Facebook. Every week I do the same thing where I go to post it on Facebook, and then somehow I can't get back to you guys. It's like I can hear you all and I know you're still there, but like the screen doesn't pop up right away, and I'm always like, hello?
We're here.
We're here. Yeah. All right. Almost broadcasting. I will say, I think I finally gotten my ring light situation the way I want it.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I've got a lamp on. My little light is not going to do anything because I'm black. Yeah. I don't think it was worth the money I paid for it.
I was so very much of the ring lights, like don't really need a ring light. And then I saw how good people's selfies and videos look, and I'm like, yes, we do need a ring light.
No, that's not gonna work. This is perfect. This is
Okay.
fine.
I think we're live.
Hi, world.
Hey. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. All right. Let me get back to you guys. There we go. There we go. One of these days, I'll figure out how to do it much more quickly than that. But anyway, hello, Facebook, and welcome to another virtual adult spelling bee. And thank you to everyone who is here playing. If you've never been to a show before the pandemic, we did it live in New York and LA with different players, different themes, and that has continued post-COVID. Tonight's bee, we're paying homage to Am I the Asshole, which we've done once before, so this is technically Am I the Asshole Part 2. For people not familiar with Am I the Asshole, aka my mom, it means that it's a thread on Reddit where people go to post anonymously and get opinions on situations where they may or may not, but usually are assholes. And Erin, my illustrious co-judge, co-host tonight, is a former champion of the spelling bee. You won the Am I the Asshole spelling bee last time, but you also won one of the live ones. Was it the holiday one with Wassel?
Yeah, yes. I won that one. Yeah, the first one I did not win. Still bitter. Bethany K.
Thank you for coming back to judge. And if you don't know Erin, she is a super funny stand-up comedian, and you can stream her album Grudgery, and we'll talk more at the end where you can find her on social and all that cool stuff. But tonight, she's going to be one half of our Iron Fist of judging the spelling bee. And by Iron Fist, I mean, no, like. So, our contestants, we'll start with you, Sopan. How's it going?
Hello. Thanks so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Thanks for being back. How's your new puppy?
Do you see the bags under these eyes? That's how the puppy is. No, she's great. She's she eats a lot and goes to the bathroom in all the wrong places.
Sounds like a puppy.
That's like a puppy.
So for anyone who doesn't know Sopan, he's a writer for the New York Times and the author of Mistranslations, Meeting the Immigrant Parents Who Raised Me, which came out this spring, right?
Yep, in April, yeah.
Nice, cool. And tonight you are playing for Tim Herrera's Freelance Writers Fund?
That's correct. That's correct.
We love Tim Herrera. Awesome. And we love freelance writers because we're all broke right now. So hopefully now we're all like, yes, play for that fund. So then we can all get some money.
I'm changing my answer.
And Jessica Ellis, you are a screenwriter and director of the film What Lies West. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us from Los Angeles while the rest of us are in pajamas and gonna go to bed on the East Coast, and you're like, look ready to go out if we could go out in the pandemic.
I made the mistake of napping for like an hour and a half this afternoon, so the fact that I am basically unconscious, so that should eliminate my Pacific time zone advantage.
And you are playing for Oceana.
Yes, I am.
So that's an environmental fund?
Yeah, it's the largest ocean-focused charity in the world. And, you know, oceans are nice.
Yeah, we like oceans.
They're cool.
And Hannah,
I
you are also a former spelling bee champion.
Yes, thank you so much. I don't know if it was a fluke. We will find out tonight. I got suddenly very nervous that I'd forgotten how to spell completely. So who knows?
I think last time we had you spelling Taylor Swift song lyrics, right?
That was true. And apparently that was my strong suit. That's what led to my win. So fingers crossed. Again, folklore lyrics, I guess.
And for anyone not familiar with Hannah, she's an actor and a comedian and a very accomplished lyricist of specific music videos, but one in particular, which is Cowboy Hats on Pigeons.
Someone's putting cowboy hats on pigeons in Las Vegas, I believe is the full title.
We may have you sing that before the night is over, but we'll see how much we all drink. So
Okay, perfect.
yes, and you're playing for Drama Club.
Yes, I'm playing for Drama Club. They're an organization based in New York, and they provide theater programming for incarcerated or court-involved youth. It's a great organization. Everyone should check it out.
Yeah, that's awesome. I say this every week, but one of my favorite parts of doing this is hearing about organizations that I wasn't familiar with that I would add to my list of places for when I have a few extra bucks to donate to anyway. So that's what we're all about here. We're not about spelling words. We're about helping humanity.
Love that.
And Nicole, pronounce your last name for me. Tersigni. That's what I thought. Like I'm gun shy now because the other day I very confidently said someone's name on here, and he texted me after and was like, "Yeah, that wasn't right."
He didn't even say it in the moment. He was like, I don't want
Yeah. So I'm like, anyway, I should prepare a little more. But I was so sure I was right. I think that was the best part of it. I probably like sold it because I just said it, and he was maybe like, "Oh, okay, that sounds okay."
Is that my name? I don't know.
Sure, I'll answer to that.
His last name was Jones, which is the weird part.
I said,
How'd you
Jeanette.
mess that up?
And Nicole, you are the author of the brand new book, Men to Avoid in Art and Life, which is currently available everywhere, but also sold out everywhere, is it not?
True. Out of stock, but it will be restocked hopefully soon. They're working on it, printing more. Yeah.
Congrats on that. That's pretty
Thank
awesome.
you. Thanks.
What percentage of men fall under this definition to
Like
be?
most, I want to say like 90%.
Should I leave? I feel awkward.
No one told me there would be a man here.
I have some art in the other room I'd love to show you.
Perfect.
Okay. So, and Nicole, you're playing for the Detroit Creativity Project.
Yes, the Detroit Creativity Project. They provide improv training to kids in Detroit to help them build confidence and communication skills, which is a sentence that I had to write down. So I it very clearly. Yeah, that's what they do.
Perfect. Okay, so before we start round one, here are the rules. Erin and I will each be giving you a word one at a time. You may ask for a definition and also to be used in a sample Am I the Asshole story, which we highly encourage because they're funny, I think, I hope. And we want to make you laugh. Each correctly spelled word gets you 1 point, and there will be no eliminations in round one. This is solely just an accumulation points round, so no stress, just fun and asshole stories. Is everybody ready?
Shall we?
Yeah. All right. Erin, why don't you go first with the first word? You're giving it to, we'll go in alphabetical order. So Sopan, you'll be up first.
Great. Okay. The first word, Sopan, for you is photograph.
Photograph. Can I get this in the context of an Am I the Asshole story?
Certainly. Oh man, such a coincidence that you asked. Am I the asshole for cropping the woman, 32-year-old female, I've, 35 male, been seeing out of a picture on Instagram? I've been getting mixed responses to this in my personal life, so I decided to post it here for your thoughts. For context, I'm a really private person when it comes to my personal life, and the woman I'm dating works with a lot of different actors, and she invited me to a party as her date where many of them were in attendance. At one point, she and I took a picture with a particularly famous award-winning actor, and later that night when I posted it on Instagram, I cropped it so it was just the actress and I in the photograph. I didn't think it was a big deal, and I told my girlfriend that she could do the same and crop me out. She yelled that I was in the middle of the photo, so that was impossible. Then she said that I either should have left the photograph as is with the three of us or not posted it at all, and that I was using her for clout, that my excuses about privacy were bullshit since I posted that picture. Who is right? Am I the asshole?
Can we discuss this for like an hour or so before I spell?
I mean, we've got all year.
Because I have a story like this. Like that happened. I'm not the person that wrote the Reddit post, but a girl I dated in college and we waited outside a Dave Matthews concert for 8 hours in the cold to get a picture with him. And he shows up and Dave gets in the middle of us. And I'm the middle one. Yeah. Whatever way it was cropped, there was no way. Oh, my ex-girlfriend was the middle one. There we go. Now, so in order to post a picture recently, I had to do like the top of her head, top of Dave's head and my head, because it felt weird to post a picture of the three of us like years later.
Over her.
But that's neither here nor there. I photograph, PHOTOGRAPH photograph.
Yeah, I feel like you might be the asshole though as well. But yes,
so, clarify, photograph spelled correctly. Also, I'm an asshole.
Correct.
Thank you.
Give him a point.
I'm giving him a point. All right, Sopan.
You see, so just to clarify, I just want to make sure we're all in agreement here. Was he an asshole in that particular arrangement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicole's gonna add me to her book at any second. Back. I got a live one here.
It's happening.
Jessica, you are up next, and so honestly, one of the biggest reasons I wanted you to play is because I knew you'd have so much fun with the actual "Am I the Asshole" stories, even if you were like, on the spelling part. So
I have spelling bee trauma, so I'm gonna not spell anything correctly, but I will have fun with the posts.
If you all know Kia Brown, my friend, she's judged a couple times, and the first time she played, she didn't get any of the words right, and at the end, she's like, "Listen, I'm still a really good person." My favorite part of the episode. And she's coming back to play and redeem herself next week. So planning her big comeback. So just know that Kia is on your side regardless.
I can't make that claim though. Kia can. I'm not.
Okay, your word is flirtation.
May I have that word in a story?
Yes, you may. Am I the asshole for asking out a guy, 42 male, that my 26 female friend, 36 female, was currently dating? I need to say first off that they were not exclusive, so I don't really feel like I did anything wrong. She and I were discussing getting together for a drink and couldn't coordinate schedules, so she suggested I meet up with her and a guy she was seeing. I looked him up and he was hot, so I started following him on social media. He followed me back and I messaged him, which turned into somewhat of a flirtation. I asked my friend if she thought it would be okay if I had a fling with him since I wasn't happy in my current marriage. She said she was uncomfortable with me asking for permission. I figured that wasn't a no, so I went out with him, but he got weirded out when I said I was married and exploring my options. I don't know if she knows about it, but I'm afraid to text her and he won't text me back at all. So am I the asshole?
Wow. She is definitely the asshole. Okay, flirtation. FLIRTATION.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Good job.
But yeah, she is enormously the asshole. My God.
My fiance.
Where did you find that story, Danielle?
Erin, perhaps I was drawing on some personal experience.
My fiance is sitting down the couch from me and she just gasped listening to
Really?
think we know who the asshole is.
Yeah.
I think it's clear am I the asshole judgment here.
Well, actually, I should clarify because, Erin just.
That's important.
I should say I was the injured party in that particular situation, not the asshole. So.
That sucks.
Wait, so your friend tried to hook up, your married friend tried to hook up with a guy you were, that's wild.
Yeah.
Are you still friends? You
No.
were never friends.
No, we were never
letting
friends.
you know that. Yeah. In case you weren't clear on that.
How did you find out about the post?
Oh no, I should say too, these are not real.
Oh, okay.
We should have had a disclaimer at the top. So yeah, so these posts are, I should say like Law and Order at the end, where it's like any resemblance to
Actual people.
actual people in real events is completely coincidental. Yeah, so anyway, but also not all of these, only a couple of them I drew from personal experience. I will tell you the ones that was them, but I feel like I should, because the next one is really kind of bonkers. I should say I completely made that one up, so that never happened to me, or did it? No, just kidding. So the next player is Hannah, and Erin is going to give you your word.
Hannah, are you ready?
Here we go.
Okay, your word is pyromaniac.
Okay, I feel like I have to. I'd love to hear this in a story to fully understand the spelling.
Certainly. Yes, it's definitely going to give you clues. Okay. Am I the asshole for teaching my 29 male girlfriend, 26 female, a lesson about fire safety? So my girlfriend and I live together in a small town, and I feel like she doesn't take safety seriously because she's always lived in the suburbs. I lived in New York City for years, so I'm naturally more streetwise than she is. She left her keys in the mailroom of our apartment building numerous times, but I really got mad at her when she decided not to evacuate the building when the fire alarm went off, as protocol dictates. I quickly gathered important items and headed outside to wait until the alarm stopped with a couple others from the building. It did turn out that someone just burned some popcorn and it was fine, but it's super frustrating that she doesn't take anything seriously. So the other night, I set a small controlled fire
No.
in our kitchen to scare her into evacuating. It worked. She totally freaked out and fled. The fire department showed up and told us we had done all the right things. I was so proud of her that I ended up confessing, but now she's livid and telling our family and friends that I am some sick pyromaniac and she wants to break up with me, but I just wanted to teach her that danger is real. Am I the asshole? Huh?
The thing that I love about these stories is you're always like, okay, sure. And then all of a sudden it's like, what?
Yeah. That's like the tone I wanted to go for. Like when I make them up, I'm like, I just want to like throw in that one sentence where it's just like, so I set a small controlled fire. Like, you're like, that's not a normal fucking thing.
No fires at all. See, are normal. It's just a small controlled fire in a trash can. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was very helpful. Thank you, Erin. Pyromaniac. Pyromaniac. Pyromaniac.
Yeah.
That is correct. Give her a point.
1 point for Hannah.
Great job. I didn't know that one. I didn't know if it was Y or I. I get Y and I confused a lot.
It happens. Okay, Nicole, are you ready for your first word?
Yeah.
Your word is treacherous.
Cool. Can I hear it in a story, please?
I think you can. So, am I the asshole for missing a friend's wedding? I, 35 female, really don't think I'm the asshole here, but my friend, 35 female, is telling everyone I'm the worst person ever, so I thought I'd post here and see what you all thought. My friend has planned a big wedding for this year that got postponed due to COVID, but she got so frustrated with not knowing when was safe to rebook that she decided to have a small outdoor ceremony with select guests. I was invited, but the day I was supposed to leave, it was a 4-hour drive one way from where I live, a double hurricane hit the area and the road conditions were too treacherous. By the time everything cleared, I would not have made it on time, so I stayed home. She was so angry, saying I should have planned on coming a day earlier to beat the storm and that I'm selfish and didn't actually want to come. Her cousin was able to step in and be the maid of honor, so I don't know why she's so mad. I can't predict the weather, and I couldn't afford to stay in the expensive hotel she chose for an additional night anyway. I think she's being a bridezilla, but am I the asshole?
Wow, double hurricane.
Double hurricane.
What
Good
is-
excuse.
what a double hurricane is?
It's what happened last week in Louisiana and Florida.
Got it. Oh, but the same hurricane hitting multiple places?
I know it was like 2 separate hurricanes like converging.
Oh, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
That's, I mean, based on what I saw on the news last week anyway, I'm talking like, I think I know what they are.
Everybody knows.
That's a great. That's a great. Am I the asshole? It's a great one.
Yeah. Being the maid of honor sucks.
Yeah.
What?
It does.
Yeah.
So obnoxious. So much expense and time. It's a
Yeah.
pain.
It
So,
really-
Nicole, how come you didn't end up going to the wedding?
Nicole, you didn't go to the wedding?
Didn't go. There was a double hurricane.
There's the double hurricane.
Okay, what was my word?
Treacherous.
Okay. Treacherous.
Yes.
Oh my God, is that right?
All right.
Oh, there's so many letters in that word.
There's a lot of letters in that word.
Woo.
The A is sneaky.
I'm sorry to tell you that the words get harder from here, but the stories get even better, so there's that. So we are back to the beginning with Sopan and Erin.
All righty. And remember, you can ask for anything else you need to help you along with the spelling. All right, Sopan, back to you. Your next word is inadvertently.
Inadvertently. Can I get that in a story?
In a story. I mean, I guess. Am I the asshole for pretending I died?
Okay.
Before you say yes, just know I was not doing it to scam life insurance or anything like that. I belong to a Facebook group that was trying to put together our 30th high school reunion. And I just got tired of all the messages and being asked to volunteer for a committee. We're all going to be in our homes staring at a screen and getting drunk. What would a committee even do? Anyway, I answered a message the other day pretending to be a friend, giving the news that I passed away. My parents aren't alive anymore, so I wasn't worried about inadvertently upsetting any family members. And I live 4 states away from where I grew up, so I don't think I'll run into anyone because it's a pandemic. But now all these people are posting condolences on my page and I feel bad. Should I just deactivate my page and lean into the ruse or come clean? Because I'm definitely not going to the damn reunion. Am I the asshole?
That was kind of sad. That was sad. That's really sad. Inadvertently is the word though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, that's a puppy. Sorry.
Oh.
Inadvertently, INADVERTANTLY, inadvertently.
Can you spell that one more time?
All right.
Just because I didn't hear it.
Inadvertently, INADVERTANTLY, inadvertently.
Sorry, sir. That is incorrect.
Oh no!
So,
Don't give him a point.
I will not give him a point. He stays
That's
static at 1 point.
It
Okay.
was T-E-N-T, tent.
Yeah.
Oh, tent.
Okay. Jessica, you are up, and your word is restorative.
Okay. May I have that in a tale of Am I the Asshole?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
You're going to say a tale of woe, which aren't they all?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for hiding my snacks and bottled water under my bed? My 27 male roommate, 28 male, recently started eating all my food and drinking my bottled water without replacing it. We've always gotten along great, and I've always been kind of open to sharing my stuff with him. But lately, he hasn't been buying much in the way of food or beverages, and he hasn't been replacing anything of mine. I got concerned that he was having financial trouble, but he assured me his income is totally fine. I started to get annoyed when I came back from going for a run, and I knew there was one last bottle of water in the fridge, but it was gone. He came out of his room drinking it, so I finally confronted him. He told me that he believes ingesting anything that belongs to someone else feels more restorative to his chakras and aligns his body. I'm so confused. Is he just taking advantage of me? I know he's into yoga and stuff, but this sounds made up. Anyway, I started hiding my stuff under the bed, and he's been forced to get his own. And I noticed he's been far less friendlier to me. And now I miss hanging out with him. So should I just share?
No, that man is some kind of a demon. Like, that's like soul eating energy. No, not the asshole. Okay, the word is restorative. Restorative. RESTORATIVE.
Yeah.
Nice. Worried that was an I. Worried.
That's it. There's so many words like that too that I second guess myself. Even when I'm typing this up and it's in front of me, I'm like, it looks wrong.
Yeah.
So spelling's hard.
It's always the vowels. The consonants are easy.
Okay. And next up is Hannah, and Erin is going to give you your word.
All right, Hannah, your word is astrological. Astrological.
I feel like we got to hear the story, please, for astrological.
I'm so glad I get to read this one. Okay. Like, I'm so glad. Okay. Am I the asshole for not hiring a Cancer because I have my heart set on an Aries? Throwaway account just because our head of human resources is on here all the time. So I, 42-year-old female, was put in charge of hiring a model for the jewelry company I work for to shoot our new catalog for next year. This was a big opportunity for me to prove that I could handle this task without any supervision. I studied all the new designs we had coming out, got a sense for their vibe and tone, and decided that we needed a model with an astrological sign of Aries to fit the fierce drama of the new collection. But the first person they sent in was a Cancer. And while she was very nice and had beautiful hands to model the pieces, I didn't feel she personally embodied the fiery traits we need. Am I being too specific? I mean, I really just want to do the best job I can hiring somebody. Am I the asshole?
Wow. As a Cancer myself, I'm feeling personally attacked by this situation.
I'm an Aries, so. You know,
are you?
man.
Okay, you have the fiery personality that's needed for hand modeling.
I don't have the hand, though. I don't have the hand.
From over here, they look good. I recently slammed my finger in a door. So honestly,
oh no,
I think that maybe this is correct. Maybe they're not an asshole. They knew something that we didn't.
Well, this one is also from an actual personal experience. I just wanted to let you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did not get hired once for being a Cancer because they wanted an Aries.
Was Erin the one who was hired?
No.
Yeah, but see, we're friends, so it's okay.
Oh my gosh, what is
It's the best story. That's so funny. I just love it.
That is truly wild. I want to know the jewelry company, but I think maybe that's too far. We can discuss that offline.
It's funny because like beforehand, Erin and I were going over stuff, and she's like, "I know this one isn't real," and I was like, "Well, actually, yeah."
Wow. Okay, the word is astrological.
Oh yeah,
right?
word.
Just
Okay.
It's a word.
Astrological. ASTROLOGICAL. Astrological.
All right.
That
Okay.
is correct.
Right.
For a point.
Okay. And Nicole, you are up again.
I'm ready.
And your word is grotesque.
Okay. Can I hear it in a story, please?
Yes, you may.
You.
Am I the asshole for posting a picture of my grotesque foot on Twitter? Throwaway account because I'm somewhat
Yeah.
of a well-known author. People are all up in arms because I posted a picture of my foot after a brisk walk in the woods without proper footwear. I don't see what the big deal is. Twitter is meant for oversharing. Every day we stray further from God's light anyway. Actually, I take it back. I'm not the asshole. Forget I asked.
Yes, Joyce, you're the asshole. That was horrifying. Grotesque is correct. I don't know how to spell it, but that is accurate. My God, the wrong shoes? Horrifying. That was horrifying. Okay. I hate that I saw it like 6 times too. It kept popping up. Okay. Grotesque. I'm ready. GROTESQUE.
Yeah.
All right. Whew. I am sweating a lot though.
You're off.
It's gross over here.
I need to know about the foot photo though.
Oh, so
I didn't ask you about this one.
Don't look into it.
yeah, maybe
Okay.
Jessica should tell you about this.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
It's grotesque.
It's
Grotesque.
a very
Really?
prolific writer, we won't say her full name on here, posted a very disgusting picture of her foot on Twitter, and Twitter sort of lost its collective mind. But also people just kept retweeting it and like quote tweeting it. So it was like, you couldn't see it. So if you had decided I'm not going to see it, it sort of was against your will because people just kept sharing it. But my favorite part were the memes using Bird Box with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
me on Twitter right now trying not to see the foot, and it's like the picture.
Did she injure herself or it was just her foot looks bad?
It looked like mold had grown on her foot.
Walk through this kind of plant that causes huge blisters if you touch it.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay, I'm trying to figure out like what happened. They were just dirty? Oh. Okay, never mind. I definitely won't look into that.
No.
There was one article, I believe it described it as saying her foot looked like it had grown 6 heirloom tomatoes.
Like moldy ones, like nasty.
No.
Anyway, yeah. So that happens.
Oh,
I'm glad you missed it, Erin. Good for you.
good for
I
you.
did miss that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was Nicole's word. So we're back to Sopan again. Erin, you're up.
Okay, Sopan, your word is accumulation.
Can I get that in a story?
Sure. Am I the asshole for dumping my roommate's wet clothes from the washer on her bed? My 27-year-old female roommate, 30-year-old female. So she says, but she lies about everything, including her age, so who even knows? She has a terrible habit of throwing her clothes in the washing machine and then leaving the apartment for the day, so her wet clothes sit there all day long. Sometimes she forgets and they're in there for days. Initially, when I go to do laundry and find it full of her wet clothes, I take everything out and put it in the dryer so I could use the washer, and then take her clothes out of the dryer and leave them in her room so I could use the dryer. My friends told me that I was being played and she'd figured out a way for someone else to basically do her laundry. So the other day, I found another accumulation of her wet clothes in the washer. I took them out and just tossed them on her bed so I could wash my own stuff. She came home hours later and was mad that her bed was covered with wet laundry. But I've essentially been doing her laundry for months and I'm sick of it. Am I the asshole?
don't know, but I'm going to spell the word. Accumulation. ACCUMULATION. Accumulation.
Yeah.
That is correct.
So fast at spelling.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get the last one right, in fairness, so don't, like,
I mean,
that's
you
not
should
the right
pull it
thing
out.
to do.
Okay. Jessica, your word is guillotine.
Oh, come on. Just because I write it on Twitter all the time, I have spell check there. May I have a story, please?
Sure. Am I the asshole for beheading my wife? Before you judge, hear me out. First of all, I am a king, and a king must have a legitimate son to continue the family name. My wife only had miscarriages and bore me a daughter. She made me with the Catholic Church, and my trusted advisors say she dabbles in witchcraft and may even be sleeping with her own brother. I really had no choice in the matter but to send her to the guillotine and instill the message in my kingdom that you can sleep with your brother, but if you're my wife, you must give birth to a son or you have to die.
She did give birth to a son. It was stillborn, and he should stop sleeping with her ladies in waiting. Okay, guillotine. GUILLOTINE.
Yeah.
Great job. That's a hard one.
By the way, the answer is yes, you are the asshole. by the
Oh
way.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, 5 times over, he is the asshole.
Okay. Hannah, you are up and with Erin.
All right, Hannah. This is your last word in round 1. And it is a word that I'm not even sure I'm going to pronounce correctly. So whatever.
Perfect.
Fun.
Your word is, I was about to be like, your word is spelled. Because I can't say it. That's
Go
not the
on,
way to do it.
Sure.
No, that's not the clue I need. So I'm going to say your word is sinistral. Sinistral. That's your word.
Okay, definitely need this in, honestly, a definition and a story.
The definition. The opposite of unsinistral.
Okay. Thank you. Helpful.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And it's a
Did you want
story. Why not?
want the
I mean,
story?
that was very helpful, but just for fun, the story.
Okay.
Just to drive it home.
Yeah,
I mean, there might have been a secondary definition, but it's not going to help you.
We don't need it.
You don't need that one. Am I the asshole for ratting out my coworker's abuse of identifying as a protected class? I work in sales for a small publishing house that puts out regional magazines, and we had a company-wide meeting the other day via Zoom because of COVID, and luckily our bosses don't want us to die before we can make them more money for the Hamptons homes they currently are hiding out in. One of my colleagues in my department stated during the meeting that he couldn't work on a looking project deadline because he falls into a protected class, but then didn't divulge any further information. Having known him as a straight, white, able-bodied guy for the entire 3 years of working with him, I asked him in the breakout room what protected class he was a part of, and he said he's part of the sinistral community. I told him that being the opposite of, okay, fuck it. I told him that, I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to cut? I told him that being left-handed doesn't make him a protected class, and he got really angry, saying that he needs specific notebooks and scissors, and he can't use a regular can opener, and even psychologists say lefties need to work differently. He also said that I should shut up and mind my own business because as a dextral person, I'd never understand. I think he's taking advantage of a company policy, so I emailed our boss about it. But am I the asshole?
That was a reveal that I was not expecting at all. Wow. Sinistral. This could really go either way, so I'm truly gonna take a guess here. and say SYNESTRAL.
No,
Is
but
it an
you're
I?
far off, honestly.
Okay.
We're pretty close. It's actually spelled a lot more like how it sounds than you would probably expect. It's SINISTRAL. Yeah.
No. Is anybody here Sinistro? Are you a part of that community?
I am a part of that community.
I am
You
now.
are. You are now?
My life is very hard.
What happened to your other hand? Were you like, all right. All right.
Okay, Nicole, you have the honor of the last word of round 1. The word is idiosyncrasies.
Ooh.
May I have it in a story, please?
Yes, and actually I'm glad that this word ended up being yours because of this particular story.
Oh, good. Is it about me?
Am I the asshole simply for being myself? To explain. I've run into some pushback for my behavior as of late, so I thought it might be a good idea to get another opinion. I'm what some people refer to as the king of surrealism. My work is adored, but some people are upset that I painted a certain fascist dictator and mentioned that he excited me sexually, or are still mad about the time I threw myself down the stairs just to feel something. Okay, yes, I may have had an affair with my best friend's wife, Gala, and convinced her to leave him, but she was happier with me. And so what if I drove from Spain to Paris with 1,000 pounds of cauliflower? I happen to love cauliflower. How is that any of your fucking business? I've done some truly great things. All my secretaries are millionaires because of me. Granted, it wasn't on purpose, but still. People say all these things are sociopathic, but to me, they're just my idiosyncrasies.
All right. Okay. IDIOSY, the SYN. What's the word?
Idiosyncrasies.
I'm getting a little lost in the weeds here. Syncrasies. Forget it. I don't know how it ends. Syncrasies. I don't know. I give up. I give mercy.
You were close. It's IDIOSYNCRASIES.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't gonna give it.
Nicole, you got
I
way
did
more,
not know that.
Nicole, you got way more letters than I did in that.
So that was
I was writing way over here.
you have a good call for it.
really hard words. We should be allowed to team up on really hard work. Someone takes the idio and someone takes the syncrasies. Yeah.
That's one of my players once. The word was loquacious, and he was like, "Eloquacious." That's good enough. So Erin's going to be right back, but I will move us on to round 2. And Jessica, you are in the lead.
What?
At some point. So
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Is doing amazing this round.
This will end my reign, I guarantee you.
And if you didn't know who that was in Idiosyncrasies, that's Salvador Dali, who I've always admired as a painter. And then once I looked up the batshit things that he did in his life, I'm like, what? Why did we revere this person? He was a complete sociopath. Like, he threw one of his friends like off a bridge, and then like thought it was funny that he almost bled to death, like, and just sat there. So yeah,
Hilarious. What a prank.
there's Erin. Okay,
Erin, you missed it. I totally got it right. Easy.
I didn't miss it. I have you in my ear.
All right.
so for round 2, we will have, sorry to say, no definitions and no more stories. But if something reminds you of an Am I the Asshole story and you'd like to share with the group, that's fair. You will not get points for it, but we will all have a good laugh and it'll be fun. So so round 2, we just ask that you raise your hand, and Erin or I will call on you, and you'll get 3 points for every word that you get correct in this round. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. And if you get it wrong and somebody else steals it, the person who steals it and spells it correctly, of course, gets 6 points. So yes, this is where we separate the spellers from the other spellers. Yeah. Anyway. So, Erin, would you like to start round 2?
I would.
Okay.
All right. The first word is roommates.
Nicole.
ROOMMATES. Roommates.
Yeah. 3 points for you.
Oh, I was like, oh my God, is that wrong? Did I get that one wrong? Okay, good.
Okay. Next word. Engagement. Sopan.
Engagement.
I'm pointing.
Like you.
Engagement. ENGAGEMENT. Engagement.
Yeah.
Your fiance is like, hell yeah.
Let's get that right.
Have to get that one.
Okay.
All right. The next word is property. Hannah.
Property. PROPERTY. Property.
Okay. The next words are menage a trois.
I'll try it.
Yes. All right.
Oh, this was a mistake. This was a terrible mistake.
You can do it.
Do I need to include the dashes?
No.
Okay. MENAGATROIS.
Oh, close.
Oh,
I think it's MENAGEATROIS with
Yeah.
spaces in between.
6 points for you.
Good job.
Anna, you are a top-notch speller. Like that is impressive. That's like Michael Jordan-esque right there.
That's pretty cool.
That's what they say about me. Absolutely. The Michael
Yeah.
Jordan of spelling.
I couldn't spell inadvertent.
You were so close though.
Yeah, that was like, I don't think I could spell it. So menage a trois is one of those words like hors d'oeuvres, where I feel like I can see it in my head, but if I try to say it,
I've never.
One of the highlights of my life was writing hors d'oeuvres in final draft because it didn't have the spell check, and I just got it right. And I just like, I was like, I just copied it, and I was like, let's see how wrong I was. And it was right, and it really made me feel, it was like the highlight of my 2019. Just so you know, spell hors d'oeuvres correctly on the first try. All right, so yeah, you're a great speller, Hannah. Whatever, congratulations.
I don't think I
The
can
next
spell
word?
hors d'oeuvres.
The next word is passive aggressive.
yes.
That was supposed to be like a joke.
I'm gonna lose all of my points. That's what's gonna happen. Now I'm trigger happy, and I'm just gonna end up at 0. Okay, passive aggressive. PASSIVE. Oh God.
I was just gonna do the cheer too.
Be passive aggressive.
I can't remember. AGGRESSIVE.
Yeah.
That's the cheer.
Yep.
It was 1 G or 2 G's. I was in a G forest.
Yes. All the words with double consonants is always what everyone fucks up on. So I feel like it's just a thing. You question yourself. The next word is sensitive. Hannah.
You said sensitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, sensitive. SENSITIVE. Sensitive.
Yes. Okay.
right. The next word is fidelity.
Hannah.
Fidelity, Fidelity, fidelity.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Next word, accusations. Sopan.
Accusation. ACCUSATION. Accusation.
Nailed it. Okay.
So this next one, I'm never sure if I'm saying it right. So I'm just gonna say it. You know what I'm talking about. The next word is either sociopathy or sociopathy. I don't know,
Jess.
but Jessica knows.
I know a lot of sociopaths.
It was immediate.
SOCIO, sociopathy, right? Okay.
Sure.
PATHY.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now spell sociopathy.
It's like that, but the O is bigger.
Got it. That is also correct.
Okay, and going hand in hand with that word are the next words, emotionally abusive.
Nicole.
Sopan was scratching, or if Nicole were first.
Oh,
One of those, I know how to spell it, but I don't want to spell it.
Oh, okay. So I think
Got it.
Let someone else take that one.
emotionally abusive.
mhm.
EMOTIONALLYABUSIVE.
Yes.
My fingers get a lot of work.
Okay, we
Christina Aguilera singing. That's what you're doing.
have time for
I also get that a lot.
for 2 more words in this round. So Erin, feel free to pick whichever one you want.
Got it. All right. I'm just gonna go okay. The next word is abhorrent.
Sopan.
Sopan?
Abhorrent. ABHORRENT. Abhorrent.
Yeah.
Double R. I wouldn't have got that.
Wait, is it 2 R's or 1?
Yeah, it's 2
It's
R's.
2.
Did I say that?
You said 2.
Mhm.
I was impressed you got the double R.
I didn't mean to.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's actually, I hate the pressure of the last word. So I'm going to do a word, and then Erin, you get to do one more. I'll make you-
Okay.
Okay.
Because I don't give a. No, I'm just kidding.
The second to last word is estrangement. Yes.
ESTRANGEMENT.
Yeah.
All right. And the final word of round 2 is narcissism.
I don't think highly enough of myself to answer that one.
Anyone?
Just kidding. I'll go for it. Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Narcissism. NARCISSISM. Narcissism.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Wow.
Good job.
How do you feel about yourself now that you've spelled that correctly?
Only have a word to describe my self-regard, which is very high.
All right.
Okay. I'm just adding.
Do, 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 do.
Okay. We have our
All right.
and our top 2 are Hannah and Sopan.
Woo!
Nice, but it was very close tonight. Okay, so for round 3 between Hannah and Sopan, actually, Hannah, you got the highest score, so you get to decide whether you want to go first or second.
Wow. Okay.
And so for round 3, you will spell as many words as you can in 1 minute, and you'll get a point for each word. You can pass twice, and
Okay.
if a word sounds like a homonym to you, like say the word blue, you'll get points for however you spell it correctly, as long as you spell it correctly one way, because how could you possibly
Okay.
know which way we meant it? So
Got it.
Yeah.
If I spell something wrong, do I lose points?
you do not. You only
Okay.
get points for words that you get correct.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
But yeah, you can pass twice if you get stuck and you're just trying to move through. So, would you prefer to go first or second?
I'm gonna go first. Let's just do it.
Okay, all right. So, Sopan, I'm just gonna ask that you turn your volume down, and then we'll wait for you to come back when it's your turn to.
I can't hear what is going on right now, right? So I'm asking, like, do you want me to
Yes.
mute my?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Turn your sound off. Don't mute yourself.
Yeah, just turn your sound off. And Erin, if you could put 1 minute on your phone for me, and then tell us when it's up.
I forgot about that part. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And
1.
Hannah, Erin won't start it until I give you the first word.
Okay.
Just tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Am.
Ham, H-A-M.
I. The.
T-H-E.
Asshole.
A-S-S-H-O-L-E.
For.
F-O-U-R.
Creating.
C-R-E-A-T-I-N-G.
An.
A-N.
OnlyFans.
O-N-L-Y-F-A-N-S.
Account.
A-C-C-O-U-N-T.
Without.
W-I-T-H-O-U-T.
Intent.
I-N-T-E-N-T.
To.
T-O.
Distribute.
D-I-S-T-R-U-B-U-T-E.
Nudes.
N-U-D-E-S.
And.
A-N-D.
Costing.
C-O-S-T-I-N-G.
Regular.
R-E-G-U-L-A-R.
Cool.
P-E-O-P-L-E.
Income.
I-N-C-O-M-E.
That's time.
Good.
Yeah.
That was truly, it's like, it's, all of a sudden it was like costing. That could be C-A-U-S. Like, what? No, my brain broke a little bit there.
You did great.
Just so you know, your little story was, am I the asshole for creating an OnlyFans account without intent to distribute nudes and costing regular people income because I am a celebrity and I do things without thinking about working class folks?
Bella Thorne. We'll say her name here.
And yes.
Coaching.
All right.
Yes,
So
she's the asshole.
you can come back, Sopan.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back.
Hello.
Hope you guys had some great conversations.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're good with the rules. You know, you can pass twice, and your minute will start as soon as Erin gives you the first word. I'll count it down.
Great.
And yeah, and whenever you're ready, Erin, go ahead, and I'll keep time.
All righty. All right, so Pam, here we go. Am.
Am. A-M. Am.
I.
I.
The.
The. T-H-E. The.
Asshole.
Asshole. A-S-S-H-O-L-E. Asshole.
For.
For. F-O-R. For.
Hoarding.
Pass.
Bags.
Bags. B-A-G-S. Bags.
Of.
Of. O-F. Of.
Soup.
Soup. S-O-U-P. Soup.
I.
I.
Did.
Did. D-I-D. Did.
Not.
Not. N-O-T. Not.
Realize.
Realize. R-E-A-L-I-Z-E. Realize.
They.
They. T-H-E-Y. They.
Were.
Were. W-E-R-E. Were.
Deadly.
Deadly. D-A-A.
Did you say time?
Yeah, time.
Okay.
Yeah, so your story was, am I the asshole for hoarding bags of soup? I did not realize they were deadly weapons. Italian wedding soup is just so delicious. The tiny meatballs are so precious and good.
They are.
So, yeah. Okay, so I will. 1, 2.
I realized that I very confidently thought the first word was ham.
Ham. You
Yeah.
went hard for him.
You did.
I heard courting as the word, so I didn't want to take a risk on that.
Oh yeah, hoarding.
Okay.
Ham,
Hoarding
I'm the
soup.
asshole.
Hannah,
Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole?
Hannah, you are not the asshole. You are the winner of the asshole.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
But I'm wearing pajama bottoms.
Who isn't?
Who is
And my cat's here to join me for my win.
it?
Ham.
Congratulations.
Will you grace us with
Ew.
a bar of cowboy hats on pigeons?
I credit this to the woman who wrote this article. The lyrics are hers, but this is how it goes. I'm like, did I forget it? Someone's putting cowboy hats on pigeons in Las Vegas. Nobody seems to know why. That's it. There's more, but you'll have to go to the internet to find it.
That's right. Yeah, so before we wrap it up, let's tell everyone where they can find us and read our stuff and support our work. And Erin, why don't you go first?
Sure. You can find me at EJ the Comic on everything. EJ the Comic. And I have a record that you can stream or purchase, but probably just stream it because, whatever. And yeah, that's it. Check me out.
All right. And Sopan, our runner-up
Find
tonight.
me at my name, Sopan Deb, on everything, Twitter, Instagram, whatever floats your boat.
Cool. And Nicole, tell us say the name of your book again and where it's sold out.
Called Sopan and Other Men to Avoid in Art and Life. It's called Men to Avoid in Art and Life. It's sold out everywhere right now, but it will be in stock very soon. I was told this month, so be on the lookout. And then Nixini, NICSIGNI on Twitter, and Nixini _writes on Instagram.
And Jess?
You can find me at Baddest Mamma Jamma on Twitter.
Nice.
Love it. Where can we find that lip that you have on? Where is that?
Oh yeah.
This would be at Urban Decay 714.
Ah,
And it is the first time I've put on lipstick in like 4 months.
It looks great.
Thanks.
it
So
does.
Yes. And Hannah, where can we find the full video of this beautiful video about cowboy hats on pigeons?
Speaking of ham, you can find me on Twitter at Hamster Talk. I didn't understand how Twitter worked, and that's still my name. One day I'll change it.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for playing. You were all super fun, and let's all go out there and wear masks and try not to be the asshole for the rest of this week. And thank you everyone for watching. Again, this week, if you didn't watch on Facebook, it's uploaded to YouTube by tomorrow. And next week is Famous Grudges, co-hosted by Tim Herrera, and has lots of really fun players. So we'll do that. And thank you again. So good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.